everybody, Jason Allen here. Welcome back to the channel. So on today's episode, doing something a little different. I don't normally review non-music related gear, but this actually fits with what I do on YouTube and in a home music studio, and that is sit. I sit a lot. And just a regular old office chair with not a lot of back support. So these folks here at OdinLake reached out to me and asked me if I'd do a review of this chair and show how it goes together. And so I thought, what the heck, why not? This is the L1 Ergo UPGRADE 518, model A518. And it's sort of like the chairs that you see the gamers use, because it actually has a headrest and lumbar support. And sort of the first thing I asked them when they asked me if I wanted to review it was that I play guitar, and so I usually leave the right side armrest off of my office chair, and they said that you don't have to put it on because it's not, the controls for the cushion and all the other stuff are in the seat. So we're going to put this thing together real quick and sit in it and see how it is. So first, let me introduce the chair. This is the OdinLake L1 ergonomic chair. Features a wire control mechanism, dynamic follow lumbar support with 4 adjustable recline positions up to 135 degrees, 4-level adjustable backrest, a dual frame design to ensure the chair is more sturdy and stable, flex breath mesh, both back and the seat are the mesh material, seat cushion adjustment, class 4 gas lift, 3D armrest, 2D headrest. And you can find these at odinlake.com, and if you use discount code JAG during checkout, you can save 5%. When you sit a lot, whether you're working or just doing YouTube or you're playing guitar, you really need something that supports your back really well. So let's give this thing a try and see how it goes. So let's get to the assembly. Instructions are good. They told me not to do an unboxing because they're upgrading their packaging, I guess is the story there. And so, but it seemed packaged real well to me. All right, we got a couple cameras set up here. First thing is, let's open this this is a little toolkit. You've got your Allen wrench there, and then all the screws that you need with the Loctite on them. And then they're numbered. They're all numbered so you can tell what goes where, so you just follow the directions. So we need this thing here. This is all metal, so that's cool. So we're going to put the legs on first, it looks like. Get the seat out of the way. All right, might as well sit down and do this. Okay. All right, so these are the wheels. These are the casters. That are pretty nice. And then these are all metal. And this is the seat middle, the legs go on here. And screw in. All this is metal. So let's see, what screws do we need here? This is L, right there. So everything's labeled good. That's good, makes it easy. And there's Loctite on the screws, so that's cool. Let me back this camera up. There's just one screw for each of these sort of legs. So again, yeah, these just all fit right into this thing. That's easy enough. It's got quite a big footprint on it when it's, you know, when it's done. I don't think it's any bigger than any of the other chairs I've had in here though. So hopefully it won't take up too much room. That's just Loctite and screws right down. Okay. All right, there's your base. And then your wheels just push right up onto there. Cool. Easy enough. Easy enough. There we go. Those are a little tough to get in there. There we go. Cool. There. And there you go. There's your base. Okay, so next, this is your pneumatic post in the middle. This is just a little plastic chrome plated cover to hide that, and then that just fits right in there. Okay, that's the end of the base. So we bring out the seat. This is the seat. It's a mesh covered seat. And then this is where your controls are for your the different movements. So let's see here. We need to put the lower back on the seat. That's going to be fun. That's this part here. It goes on there. Okay. Back restrictor. So not only is this package of goodies labeled with the letter, it tells you what it is. It just says M830 screws times 10 for backrest, so you know exactly what is going where. And okay, let's check our. So there's 4 screws that go into there. These 2 up here. And they give you extra screws too, which is good. In case you lose one or one doesn't work or whatever. 4 screws up. Okay, just so I thought. All right. Tighten those down. All right. Okay, so there's the seat. Seat and seat back. And then you put the arms on, and I'm only going to put the left side on so that when I play guitar, I have the left arm, which is this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Left arm on and not the right, because that way the guitar can stick out of the side and the chair won't be in the way. So let's see, we've got J screws, which are armrest. Says it right on there, armrest. So it looks like there's 3 screws that go into the armrest. And I'll just set aside the armrest I'm not going to use. And let's see, that goes into the outer holes there. Cool. Whoops. Losing one of my washers. Okay. And where's that? Directions are pretty easy. I mean, everything goes together really easy. Okay, so there's the armrest. And then you just pick the chair up and put it on the base. So let's get that over here. And we just set it right on there. There, cool, look at that. Woohoo! Oh, look at the arms turn and go up and down, but they turn in and out. That's cool. Okay, we'll get to the controls here after we put the headrest on. Headrest has got a couple pieces that just clamps onto the top here, and then this bottom piece secures it. And then you put a couple screws in there. So we'll get the headrest, screws, 2 screws for the headrest. And again, that just clamps over there, and then this piece goes on. There's a little notch up in here that piece wants to sit in. If I could find it. There it is. There we go. Okay, so then we'll grab these screws. Oh. There we go. So if you don't want that headrest, you just don't put it on, I guess. Usually when I'm editing, I'm hunched over my desk anyway, so I'm not sure how much of the headrest I'll actually use. So there you go, that was it. Yeah, that's it. So it's put together. So now we'll test out the functionality. Okay, so, oh man. This is like awesome. And it's a mesh bottom and back and everything, so it won't get sweaty, it'll breathe. The height, let's see. Holding both sides of the headrest and pushing headrest up or down to adjust height. Oh, yep. Okay, something's not right. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, hear that. So basically, you pull it up, and then when you pull it all the way to the top, it releases it and it falls down again. You can hear that clicking. That's where you, whoops, there you want it there. Then, like I said, these armrests goes up and down. Press the little button in the front, goes up and down. And then these, well, it slides forward, backwards, and out and over. So, and then I took the right one off so that I can play guitar. So, okay, so then, so the headrest goes up and down and it tilts. Oh yeah, it does, it tilts. It rotates around. So let's see here if I can get the, see, it rotates around. So you can get it right where you want it to support your neck. Which, like I said, when I'm editing, I'm hunched over my editing table, but playing guitar, I don't know if you're necessarily going to sit upright like that, but maybe. We'll stick a guitar on it here in a minute. Okay, so then up and down. Oh, and the entire backrest can be adjusted upward or downward. Hold two sides of the backrest to slowly adjust it to find the best lumbar position for yourself. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's nice. So then that puts the headrest in a different spot. So we'll put that back. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you want the lumbar right in your lumbar. Okay, and then up and down. This is the knob. There's two knobs on the right side and one knob on the left side. So the first knob on the right side is your up and down. So if you pull that up, it raises. So then that's the hydraulic, pneumatic. And then the seat slides forward and backwards with that. With this other lever. So this other lever moves the seat forward and backwards. Which I think it was fine where it was. That one's a little harder to adjust because there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. And then the lumbar, oops. The lumbar goes up and down. The whole thing raises. There. Cool. All right, what else? And then the tilt, you can tilt with this one here. You press that down and whoa. Geez, oh Pete, you can basically lay down in this thing. Oh, that feels good. Wow. So, how about right about there? That's good. So if you're doing a long, oop, there it goes. Doing a long video session or Zoom or whatever. Whoa. Yeah, cool. Locks it. And then you press it down, you can move it back. Okay. There, that's pretty good. Oh yeah. Boy. You can just feel that tension off your back. Yeah. So let's see. How much weight can it support? 350 pounds. That's good. I'm not quite there yet. I am fat, but I'm not that fat. So yeah, for bigger folks, this chair's not too bad. Yeah, it moves good. Wheels are nice. What else? How to clean it, vacuum it. Clean with warm water and mild detergent. Then there's all kinds of instructions on here. And I'll post links in the description, of course. It tells you how to adjust your seat and your monitor for the best, you know, ergonomics. But this is nice. This is really nice. So let's see how it works with a guitar. Yeah, perfect. So if you leave that right arm on, oh, and you can put your foot on one of the wheels too, and you've got if you want to sit upright more, just move that. There we go. Sit upright more. But yeah, having those spindles on the seat, you can put your foot right up there. Wow, it's really comfortable. Really comfortable. Well, there you go. Not too shabby. So again, this is the OdinLake L1 Ergo UPGRADE 518. I have no idea what that means. Ergo UPGRADE. Model A518. And it's pretty sweet. I like the headrest on it. The headrest is more, I mean, when you're leaning back, it kind of works. I mean, when you're sitting upright playing, or if I'm editing. But the lumbar is really, really helpful. It takes that pressure right off your back. Yeah. That's nice. Very nice. Cool. All right. Well, there you go. That's it. That's the OdinLake. Look at that. Nice chair. I'll get out of the way so you can see it in all its glory. There it is. Okay. I'm Jace Allen. Finally comfortable. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.